Alright, we are going to 100 Greedfall. So, the starting zone, I just made my character, and I decided that I'm going to look exactly the same as last time because I can't imagine Disarday without looking like I can't imagine him not going like full John Smith. So that's that. And I still have my old save and stuff, but we're gonna have to, you know, go through saves and all that fun stuff to 100 this.
It's done.
Sorry, Greenblood. Look, we can see the masts of the ship that'll be taking us. This is one sacred adventure we're embarking on.
I hope this island will keep its promises.
In order to know that, we'll need to find Constantine first.
You're right. Maybe he's already at the port. He was so eager to leave.
This will be quite the chore to finish before our departure. The commander wants to recover some merchandise from our supplier, but the transporter doesn't want to deliver. I did all I could to persuade. Nothing came of it. All the parliamenting fatigues me. But this is your domain. I wouldn't say no to a little help.
Of course. Where is the supplier?
In the lower boroughs, near the port.
Right then. We'll put it on our list of visits.
So, Kurt here from my last playthrough, as you might know, is a member of the Coin Guard, which basically a group of mercenaries, organized group of mercenaries. There's like a hierarchy and stuff. It's basically like a private army that people hire out, and he's a part of it.
Where would you like to begin?
I've been asked to pay visits to the ambassadors of Thélème and the Bridge Alliance before our departure. Their dwellings are not far from here. We could go there first.
Very well. Do you think Constantine will be waiting for us next to the ship?
I don't know, but it's certainly worthy of inspection.
Also going for magic build this time around, which, I don't know. I mean, I like the thief build a lot.
To my help, and death to the others! They broke your armor! Be careful! To my help, and death to the others!
Oh, yeah, I don't quite know how the spells work yet. They're kind of strange. So, this is gonna be a fun one.
Would you like to begin?
I've been asked to pay visits to the ambassadors of Thélème and the Bridge Alliance before our departure. Their dwellings are not far from here. We could go there first.
Very well. Do you think Constantine will be waiting for us next to the ship?
I don't know, but it's certainly worthy of inspection.
Oh, so yeah, we're getting ready to board the ship that'll take us to the island we're colonizing, and Constantine, you know, being a worthless noble, got super drunk last night, and we're trying to find him.
To my help, and death to the others! You're running out of energy. Drink a potion. They broke your armor! Be careful! You're running out of energy. Drink a potion! Move away! Things are about to get...
Which I don't know if I can use swords. Oh, okay, yeah, I can. I can use swords. Oh, I can't. Oh, I need agility to use swords. I can use one-handed heavy weapons, but I can't use swords. Let's see my quests. We'll do the Ottoman Empire first, I guess. Jesus. Yeah, so this is the plague that's ravaging my city, and this is what we're trying to find a cure for.
Your Excellency.
Lord de Sade, I have been told that you were named legate. Congratulations. Those are great responsibilities for someone as young as yourself. But you will bring honor upon your family and the congregation. Of that I'm certain.
I thank you, Excellency. I've come here to inform you of our departure for Tirfredi. My cousin Constantine is about to take up office as governor of New Serene, and I'm accompanying him.
I had no idea you would be leaving so quickly. What a shame. I had thought... Well, then, that is a pity. Have a pleasant voyage. A brilliant future awaits you. They say that it is a marvelous island. Please convey to your cousin my congratulations and sincere wishes for success.
You seem
who's
slightly
watching me?
hesitant. Please, tell me what troubles you.
A rather unscrupulous individual has been sowing trouble in Serene. A charlatan passing himself off as an alchemist.
Do people actually give credence to these lies?
Alas, yes. They snatch up his celebrated panacea. Remedies worse than the ill, believe me. As you can well imagine, alchemists are our pride. This vulgar trickster casts dirt upon their reputation and our own at the same time. In any city of the Bridge Alliance, we would have arrested him. But here, we respect your laws.
I shall see what I can do, but make no promises. My departure is imminent.
I thank you, Excellency. And I am pleased to see you have taken so well to your new functions of diplomacy. The man operates in the city center. He is said to be clever and mean. Be careful.
Okay, so I'll go through a bit of this. I don't know who's watching me, but I'm in my home, like my home country. I haven't left yet to go to the island we're colonizing. This is basically the starting zone. And so I'm getting ready to board the ship to leave, but we have to let the ambassadors, we have to let people know that we are leaving to begin with.
Would you be so kind as to tell me what you know about the Bridge Alliance?
This is the Ottoman Empire.
With pleasure. A legate needs to know the history and strengths of his allies. The alliance was sealed by several nations of the Bridge around 200 years ago. The greatest of our cities, Al-Saad, became the capital, and a council formed from the different nations now rules. This union was originally put into place to better resist the appetites for conquering our neighbors. But our ancestors quickly realized that the union had also strengthened us economically and culturally. And of course, exchanges in knowledge were strongly encouraged from the outset. Today, it is by no means an overstatement to claim that the Bridge Alliance leads our world in science and exploration. Each
At what
day,
cost, motherfucker?
we push the limits of our understanding further in each and every domain.
At what cost, motherfucker?
Could you give me your understanding of the relations between the congregation and the bridge?
Our relations hang essentially on the quality of
This
our
is
trade
my nation and
and
their nation.
commerce. The exchanges are very profitable, especially on the cultural front. I will not hide from you that we have hoped you would join our number for quite some time. But your princes insist on maintaining a neutral stance between the congregation and the other nations on the continent.
Hell yeah.
It is by all means a respectable position, even if it means you also trade with our enemy.
Hell yeah. Fucking stay neutral, so we always come out on top.
The Bridge Alliance has been on Tier 3D for much longer than we have. What can you tell me?
It is true that we founded Hikmet, our newest city, around
Oh, Tier
15
3D is the
years
island
ago
we're
now.
colonizing.
Alas, I haven't been able to go there myself. I can only tell you what others have reported to me. It is a luxurious island. An enormous dead volcano thrones in its center. The vegetation is extremely varied, and the fauna wondrous. We discovered animals that we had never ever seen before. Some are bigger than houses. But they're not the only occupants of the island. A savage and crude people also live there. who
Ah,
speak
yes,
an
the savages.
incomprehensible language. But you shall discover all of this for yourself soon enough.
And what of your war with Ptolemy?
The Spanish
It has
Inquisition.
been dragging on. In fact, it has been dragging on for years. It is madness. If those bigots hadn't gotten it in their heads to convert the entire continent, we wouldn't be in this situation. But that's the way of the world. We shall not waver, whether here or on Tier 3D.
Have you been fighting battles there as well?
From what I've been told, Ptolemy has wisely and tastefully built their colony far from our city. Direct conflicts are in fact quite rare. But one day they will inevitably take place.
Yeah, fuck you.
I need to be going. Goodbye, Excellency.
Goodbye, Lord de Sade.
Alright, so after that long exposition, but I mean, it's good that as a diplomat we're learning about what's what. So there's like a sketchy alchemist somewhere, I believe, that's false marketing or whatever. So we'll do this one first. And this will likely go much faster than when I did it the first time, because I was very confused the first time I played this game. Well, I mean, I'm just confused in general, but especially when I first started playing this game. So.
Citizens, I present to you Panacea, the absolute cure of everything. Toothache, stomach ailment, and even an open wound. This potion heals all of that. And more still. This little phial is the product of years of research and intensive labor. I hear you asking if this remedy can heal one from the Malachor.
It's the disease that's
Alas,
ravaging my city.
not yet. But
Or country.
your question is legitimate. I am so close to finding the cure. But the Malachor isn't the only ailment causing you to suffer. Not true? Then don't miss out on this chance and give yourself a healthy and energized life. Rejoice! A file only costs a few coins, and well worth it to make your life shiny and new again.
Does it really heal everything, your potion?
Everything. Absolutely everything. Except the Malachor, of course. That being said, it is known that those in top health resist the Malachor best of all. Then don't throw away this chance. Think of all the pains that this potion could help you avoid.
You are right. It's a deal. I'm gonna take 2.
There's a man that knows a good deal when he sees one. Hurry now! There won't be enough for everyone.
There he is. He's our man, no doubt.
His speech is well polished. I even feel like buying some.
And if we had a word with him, I wonder if he'll serve us the same routine.
Ah, you're finally tempted.
In all honesty, I haven't made up my mind yet. I want to be certain that I'm not dealing with a charlatan.
In this day and age, I can't blame you. What might I do to convince you?
Are there any nasty side effects with this remedy of yours?
There are none. You will feel nothing but an intense sense of well-being.
Will you drink one of your potions to prove your good faith?
Of course. I take a little sip every morning. But as I'm in perfect health, you won't be able to verify the improvement in my condition. But if it helps you make up your mind, give me just a moment. There now. As you see, I am still in excellent condition.
Come on now, I saw you take that vial out of your pocket. Nothing proves that it's the same potion that you sell to your clients.
As a man of science, I consider skepticism a remarkable quality. In your case, it is not skepticism, but blindness.
We need to steal one of these potions and force him to drink it.
Brilliant idea, Kurt. Let's take a look at his cart.
These pages are covered in small, almost illegible handwriting, experiment results, patient observations, and incomprehensible symbols, but the complexity of some recipes leaves no room for doubt. The author was a true alchemist and was considered very knowledgeable.
To my help!
Oh shit.
And death to the others! Move away! Things are about to get dicey! You're running out of energy!
The weird alchemist of the Alliance who rented a room... Oh, Luis, the weird alchemist of the Alliance who rented a room upstairs specifically asked us not to clean it during his stay. The old fool must not want us to accidentally break his vials or something, so leave him in his filth. The customer is always right. No, customer is always wrong. Incorrect. Customer is always wrong. Under no circumstances is the customer right.
Have you finally made up your mind?
I happen to have a vial of your medicine. Would you be willing to drink it in front of us? To prove that there is no risk?
This bullying is trying my patience. I'm beginning to suspect that you might be working for a rival.
You refuse to taste it?
You might have put something in it to cause me harm or further disgrace.
No, look. The vial is still sealed. It comes straight from your stock.
And you dare challenge me when you have just admitted to being a thief.
Come now. You can see for yourself that I'm gladly returning your vial, so that you might drink it in front of witnesses.
I
This
am a
might help to
snake.
dissipate my doubts, as well as those of these brave folk.
Yes, no, You don't have the right!
Damnation. He got away. He can't have gone far.
Find him before his head ends up on a spike.
Think back to the note that we found. We need to take a look at the tavern. He won't leave the city without his belongings.
Good day, tavern keeper.
Good day to you. What is your pleasure?
Oh, let's see what's going on here. Let's see what he has to
Has
say
the
about
Malachor
Malachor.
really put a damper on your business?
More than a damper. They were soaked. When the sickness began to spread, a wave of panic followed in its wake. People stopped going out of their homes. They were afraid. I was close to closing shop, I tell you. And then, thankfully, the alchemists of the bridge said that you couldn't just catch it like that. People were still distrustful, as is their nature, but they are leaving home again. It's a start. I also lost quite a few regular customers. Dead or too scared to venture back. Yeah, but that's nothing new to you. The city would have sunk in the water if not for trade with the new isle.
I need to be off. Farewell.
Goodbye.
I really want a tricorn. I know I can buy one, probably. Oh, not up here, not down here. Nice.
You again? What are you doing in my room?
I'm not the only one that has found you. Have you seen the mob that is gathering in the street?
I'm neither deaf nor blind. By the spheres. Why didn't I leave the city while there was still time?
The Alliance ambassador is quite unsettled by your commerce, and he is the one who sent me.
Sahin. Him again. Ruining my career wasn't enough for him. He's the very reason I had to leave the Alliance. And here I am, playing the part of the potion maker. Me, who was once a respected member of the Academy of Al-Sad.
Dr. Sahin warned me that you were an imposter.
That doesn't surprise me, coming from him. I was a master alchemist. I understand if you don't believe me after all that, but I have a number of documents to prove it. I would still be one if Sahin hadn't set off a chain of machinations to disgrace me.
Why does Sahin bear you such hatred?
I was unfortunate enough to oppose certain great minds of the Academy, to criticize their methodology. I saw them inflicting torture on sick prisoners, making them drink the most vile poisons. To find a remedy to the Malachor, they won't hesitate to kill. I could not keep my silence.
It is for an act of courage that you fell from grace and earned Sahin's hatred.
Yeah, we have also seen this.
Are you not ashamed to have poisoned those poor souls?
These potions are not harmful. That is to say that they don't contain any harmful ingredients.
But you could just as easily produce real healing potions. So why don't you?
You don't understand. I fled, but I haven't put a stop to my own research. This potion is an attempt to create in those who drink it a resistance to the Malachor.
So you manipulate people to use as experimental fodder? That is completely unethical.
I don't have a choice, but it does not harm them, I assure you.
If this potion were inoffensive, then why wouldn't you drink it when I offered it to you?
I ran tests on myself for such a long time that I ended up becoming intolerant to it. A small sip of this mixture provokes in me now a violent reaction. I mean, the mob would have been furious in any case, but a normal dose, I assure you, is without risk.
Your methods don't seem so different than those of your colleagues.
I don't torture people. And this potion only has side effects in high doses.
Perhaps, but you're hurting innocents. I cannot let your commerce continue.
So, what are you going to do with me, sir?
We're gonna help this. We're gonna help this fellow leave.
I'm going to help you leave the city, but you must promise never to return.
I swear it.
Very well then. I need to first get you away from those who want to see you hanged.
If we can't find a way to sneak out of here discreetly, we will have to confront the populace.
I haven't lost hope that I'll be able to help them hear reason.
It would be better if I remain hidden while waiting.
I don't know. I don't know if we want to go for diplomacy with an angry mob. Oh, innkeeper's storage room key. That sounds like it has some goodies in it. Oh, damn it. So yeah, the Ottoman Empire, you know, as we've seen in the past, is doing very unethical things, and this guy was kicked out because he stood up against it, and now the Ottoman Empire wants me to capture him.
The servant's door. The lock's double bolted.
What is in here?
The key to the tavern.
Cool.
Let's go and find the alchemist. We need to get him out of here as fast as we can.
Let's see if I can find a safe way to get out of here. Because the last time I had problems, I think I went over there last time. But... let's see, I don't know what's in here. Okay, well this looks like a safe way. And this is, well, for whoever just joined, this is my city, and we just saw the like sickness that's fucking my city up. And this is why we're going to the new island that we've been colonizing, is to try and find a cure.
So, did you find a way to get me out of this hornet's nest?
Yes. I need to get you out of here. I have unlocked the service entrance. You will be able to sneak out of there discreetly.
Without being skinned alive by the mob?
You need to remain prudent. I will escort you to your cart.
I follow you.
Let's sneak out the back.
I hope we don't run into any unhappy patients.
I suppose I should have tried to convince them first, but who cares? Oh, I can't get through here. Alright, then yeah, we're going to try and convince them. So let's see if we can convince the mob that the Ottoman Empire is actually fucking garbage.
Please listen, I beg you.
If you want him to reimburse you, get in the back of the line like everyone else.
Believe me, I understand why you're angry.
Me? It's not money I want. That charlatan tried to poison us. I couldn't give a flying pile of dung for your pretty words. We're gonna hang him high. And you too, if you're an accomplice.
How absurd! I'm the one who put an end to his operation.
Well, in that case, help us catch him so he can be punished like he deserves.
He's trapped. He'll have to come out someday, you'll see.
I can procure you some excellent potions, as long as you promise to put an end to this. True potions of healing like those you thought you were buying.
What are you, some sort of alchemist then? I hope you're not the same feather as the other. If that's the case, we have enough rope to hang the both of them!
Trust me, I swear that each and every one of you will receive one.
Ah, our trust was already given. We're going nowhere without seeing the merchandise.
Such a large number of potions. This story's gonna cost you a fortune.
These vials could be lying around anywhere. I need to keep my eyes peeled.
Damn it. I need 6? Ugh, that's brutal. I probably won't be able to finish this quest right now then. Oh, so you're an alchemist then? I don't even know if there are that many fucking... I don't even know if there are many of that fucking health potions in this city.
Welcome! It's such a pleasure to see you again. Have you seen anything to your liking? What might I help you with?
Ooh, 45 gold. Ooh, there's my tricorn. I don't know what which one I would want. This one looks kind of cool. But this one has, actually, yeah, this one has way more armor. Oh yeah, we want this. Let's see. They cost 15? Holy shit. Oh, I know I have some stuff I can sell. Which I won't be using any of these. Oh, now I have a bit of gold.
Thank you for your visit. See you soon.
I need one more.
Have you?
I think I have enough to buy one more. I'll just be a broke bitch. Oh no. I should have gotten a cloak, because then I would have gotten better prices.
Thank you for your visit. See you soon.
Wait, did I need 8? No, I just needed 6. Okay, cool. Alright, I have that much.
Do you have those potions you promised us?
Yes, here they are.
Hey, did you see that? That other alchemist kept his word. I hope these are good ones.
The colour looks like it should. Not like those others.
Well then. Since you want us to go, then we'll be going. Come on, everyone!
The alchemist is now far from danger, at least.
Go and tell him the good news.
Yeah, I need alchemy to craft these, which I don't know when I get another skill. Yeah. Level 4, it's brutal. But I know I get a memory crystal at some point. Why is my... Congregation of Merchants is nice, that's strange. For some reason it was suspicious for a while in my first playthrough.
So, did you find a way to get me out of this hornet's nest?
I persuaded the mob to disperse calmly and without a fight. The way is free.
Very well. What power of persuasion? They didn't seem of a mind to hear reason from me.
You are free. Climb into your carriage and leave Serene immediately. Let me deal with Dr. Sahin.
I owe you my life, sir. I will be eternally in your debt.
I remind you to never step foot here again.
I have no desire to return anyway. Farewell.
Your Excellency.
Lord de Sade.
I tracked down your man near the coin guard barracks.
Finally. Did you capture him?
Let's just say I put an end to his activities. His reputation in Serene is forever tarnished. Matters turned out a little more complicated than anticipated.
Ooh. Should we confront him? Yeah, we'll confront this motherfucker.
Why should I deliver him to you? You deliberately hid the truth about him from me.
What? Might I remind you that you're in audience with the ambassador of the Bridge Alliance?
And you to a legate of the Congregation of Merchants, that you treat like an imbecile. This man is indeed an alchemist at the bridge, and he told me much about your disagreement of opinion.
And of course you sided with him.
Certainly not. I have no part to play in your quarrels. I just chased him from our city. Now, if you're still intent on placing him in irons, you need to capture him on your own lands.
How embarrassing. I should have shown more honesty in your regard. Please accept my excuses. And this modest gift for the voyage that awaits you.
I need to go. Goodbye, Excellency.
Oh,
Goodbye, Lord de Sade.
Fuck yeah, he gave me gold. He gave me gold for yelling at him. Fuck yeah. Except I don't know if they hate me now. Okay, no, I'm just suspicious. Alright, that's fine. Well then, let's go get me a cloak. I don't know when I get a memory crystal. Book.
Are your boots worn through? Well, have you?
Yeah, hell yeah, we get a merchant's cloak. Represent. Well, there'll be plenty of time to make them like me on the, in the new world. So far away from the quarrels of the old world. Where is it? Oh, right here. Oh yeah, and these are the fucking craziest motherfuckers. This is the Spanish Inquisition.
Good day, Excellency.
Sir de Sardet, to what do I owe the pleasure?
I have come to inform you that my cousin Constantine and I are departing for Tirfredi on the hour.
Ah, yes. I did indeed hear talk that you had both received callings of greater stature. Allow me to congratulate you. Were you not named legate of the congregation?
You are correct, Excellency. I thank you.
It is a station of great honor that I am sure you will fill with brio and panache. The Mother Cardinal Cornelia will be enchanted to work with you, and your cousin in the future. I only regret that your departure is so sudden.
Really?
To be entirely honest with you, I was hoping to solicit your help in a rather delicate matter.
Tell me more about it. And perhaps I can take care of your problem before my departure.
Very well. A small group of dangerous heretics has found refuge in Serene. We know that your uncle tolerates the presence of all pagans within the city walls. But these particular non-believers threaten the fragile harmony of this place.
Do
we
they?
would consider it a tremendous favor if you would arrest them and deliver them to our guard.
Heresy is not a crime in Serene. You do know that. But I'm sure my uncle would hear your arguments. Why call on my intervention?
The prince would indeed give us his blessing, but it would take time. Far too much time. For according to our sources, these fugitives have already made contact with a smuggler to take them who knows where.
I see. You're hoping that I'll be able to do something before they make it to an enemy city. If your heretics are planning on boarding a ship, then they must be in the dockyards. I'll look into this and see what I can do.
We'll fuck
I
off.
must be
I'll
going.
come back to them
Farewell,
and hear their
Excellency.
thing.
May the light guide you, de Sardet.
The merchant is there.
Oh, this is... Oh, that's for a different... That's for... Wait, oh. Yeah, we'll need that. So, this quest is, he, like, needed an order filled for... or something. Kurt needed... This is for Kurt.
Good day, good sir. How might I be of service?
You can start by explaining to me why you refused to honor the orders agreed upon with the guard.
There's been a misunderstanding, sir. Of course we're ready to honor the orders. In fact, I've already had a word with your Master-at-Arms.
They're asking that we pay again, despite having already paid.
It's just that the price has gone up since. I've nothing to do with it.
This is inadmissible. If you agree on a sum, you need to honor that agreement.
I'm sorry, sir. I'm just an agent. And I'm only obeying orders.
Your master has apparently asked you to demand a second payment for this merchandise.
That's right. He told me that their attendant seemed to be hiding something when he passed the order. And so he must have thought the guard would end up paying in the end, whatever he asked for.
I'll be damned. And I'm the one they've sent to settle the affair.
Sorry, Captain. It's nothing personal. I'm only following orders.
Following orders? Yeah, we hear you. Makes one wonder which one of the two of us is a coin guard.
Why don't we go and solicit other suppliers, Kurt?
When we've already paid for the merchandise? If these thieves agree to reimburse the original payment, it's what we do immediately. And do know, in the future, we won't be shopping with them. Well, I should think not.
This whole story sounds suspicious and stinks of a scandal. You're demanding a second payment but refuse to reimburse the one that was already made.
I'm not the one demanding nor refusing. It's my master.
This stubborn fool is pushing me to madness. You understand now why I'm asking for your help?
I don't think you understand who you're dealing with. Perhaps I failed to present myself properly. Lord de Sardet, nephew of the Prince d'Orsay and legate of the Congregation of Merchants. During our conversation, you explained to me that your master forced you to commit a crime. That's regrettable, especially as you will be considered his accomplice in extortion, theft. You know as well as I that the congregation does not tolerate such illegal activities.
But I'm only obeying orders.
That is a shame. Well, as orders are the only language you seem to understand, I order you to return the guard the merchandise, without delay. Unless you'd rather your master is hung and that you finish your days in prison.
As you request, my lord. I shall go immediately and ask that these crates be delivered to the attendant.
Now that's a wise decision.
Thank you. I was beginning to think this would never end. You're certainly honoring your new title. Bravo! The quartermaster must be expecting us.
Hell yeah, I am.
To my help! And death to the others! Move away! Things are about to get dicey! You're running out of energy. Drink a potion. Green blood. A cup.
Cool. I do need a health potion now. Oh nice, over here is the shop. Yeah, there's a sickness ravaging my city.
Whatever you need to be. Have you?
I know I'll need this eventually. And then I need health potions.
Thank you for your visit.
I may as well sell off some stuff.
Thank you for your visit. See you soon.
It's nice having this high charisma. I'll probably swap it out for intuition. Although I do know that I get intuition from my pirate lover when he likes me enough to sleep with me. So then, oh yeah, I have to, I had to introduce myself to, I'm about to my pirate lover. No, we don't want to talk to him right now.
Archer, I hope nothing's happened to him or he hasn't changed his mind. The time.
Perhaps he simply celebrated his imminent departure.
We're short a crew member. The cabin boy is missing. We'll leave without him if he does not present himself before the tide.
An important member of the crew.
We don't need him for station. He's only a cabin boy.
He must have simply had a bit too much.
Jonas was never one to fancy drink. And it's been 2 days since last... anything. Could you report it to me? Our law holds office. It's a good port. Were it not for the Malachor, it would be a pleasant place to dock.
Alright, so let's ask for the cabin boy.
When did you see your cabin boy for the last time?
It's been 2 days since I've had any news at all. It wasn't out of the ordinary until this morning. My men have free shore leave when we're at dock. But the day of departure, every able-bodied sailor must be present on the ship.
Does the boy know anyone in Serene?
Other than fellow Norts, you mean? I don't think so, but it's difficult to be sure.
Does the boy know anyone in Serene?
Other than fellow Norts, you mean? I don't think so, but it's difficult to be sure.
Alright, well, we'll do that one. We'll help him out, find the cabin boy. But let's see about the other quests. So this was the heretics
Have you seen
for
anyone
the
wandering about?
Spanish Inquisition.
Suspicious looking. Maybe clandestine passengers.
Take a look around. There are far too many comings and goings to spot possible stowaways. As long as they don't try and get on my ship, I pay no attention to them. That said, we did catch ourselves a smuggler just a while ago.
A smuggler? Maybe he could be of some use. Where could I find him?
In the port jails, not far from the warehouses. May I ask you, why the sudden interest in smugglers and the odd stowaway?
We'll talk.
A couple of heretics are planning on leaving Serene. The ambassador of Teleme has entrusted me with the job of capturing them.
Happy to see that you trust me enough to seek my counsel in the affair. Just so happens that I heard someone talking about the couple. The Cardinal's men are far from discreet. They're making quite some ruckus, asking to search our warehouses. We, of course, refused entry. Only the Norts have access. I'm sorry, Your Excellency, but I'm certain your potential stowaways aren't far. But we won't allow you to make a search to grab them. Not officially, at least.
What do you mean?
That discretion and malice are often more useful than titles and words.
Hell yeah, love this man.
You haven't heard anything about my cousin by chance, have you? To be honest, we were hoping to find him here.
Did you say he was intending on celebrating his departure? My men spoke of a rather animated party that went down at the Coin Tavern, but I haven't heard anything else.
That isn't the safest place in the city. I hope nothing has happened to him.
Let's go and find him. Thank you, Captain.
Happy to be of some help.
Alright.
Be back soon, Captain.
We need to have a word with that people smuggler the sailor mentioned.
He's a captain, Kurt, like yourself. And in order to interrogate the smuggler, we'll need to find a way into his jail.
Alright, so let's see. What quest shall we do? Well, let's get the heretics first, because this quest isn't long. Oh.
Sir, you still haven't found your cousin. As you well know, we cannot leave without him.
Have no fear. I will bring him back in time to make our scheduled departure. Is everything
Scheduled.
ready?
I'm still without news of my cabin boy, but we will have to do without.
Alright.
Be back soon, Captain.
Alright, let's see. Where are the heretics? Oh, wait, did I not talk to him about the cabin boy?
Sir, you
have no fear.
I'm still without...
This Jonas, does he have any close friends amongst the crew?
In tradition, we are all members of the same family. But yes, there would be Flavia and Laura.
Might I have a word with them?
As you wish. You'll find them over there, in port.
Be back soon, Captain.
Alright, well, let's go take care of the heretics first. Wherever they be. So these are the not warehouses where we do not want to be seen. Uh-oh. I also like how my pirate lover is just like, well, we can't officially let you in, but, you know, if you want to get in, you can.
I've seen a few escapes in my time, but I never thought
Are you the smuggler?
You snuck yourself in here just to ask me that question? If this is some sort of trick to get me to admit to some crime, you are truly twisted.
You can see for yourself that I'm no naught. Come now. Are you the one I'm looking for?
I'm already locked up. What more do I risk? Yes, I am a smuggler. But I'm not the only one in this city.
I'm searching for a couple fleeing to Leme. They're trying to leave the city discreetly. Have they contacted you?
You certainly can't imagine I'm going to answer you without getting something in exchange. I don't really think of my clients as kin, but I'd never betray any of them for free.
A real saint you are. How about your freedom in exchange for your loyalty? Tell me where I can find them and I'll open this cage.
That works for me. Your two Telemites are hidden in a warehouse behind this very prison. They must be waiting for me. But you might want to be quick about it. If the Nauts get their hands on them, they'll find themselves in this same cage.
Thank you.
Anytime. And these doors? You're gonna open them, right?
I don't have the key.
I do not have the key. Do I have to disguise myself as a Naut? Uh-oh. We do not want to be here. I don't know where the key is, but disguising myself as a Naut would definitely make my life easier. Oh.
To my
Let's not do that. I should disguise myself as one. Well, let's get out of here and disguise myself as a Naut. What's in here? I have to free the smuggler, yeah, but I don't quite know how to do that. So let's disguise ourselves.
your boot. Welcome. It's such a pleasure. Have you?
Ugh, it'll be so nice to get my legendary set. There's a legendary set that I can get this, that I can get pretty early on. Legendary gear for my, like, faction.
Thank you for your visit. See you soon.
They should get me in. Let's try to get this guy out. There should be a thing in the building. There should be a key in the building somewhere. Rip. Yeah, I remember lockpicking being pretty important. Like this early on. Yeah, I remember like everything being like, like having to pick locks. And I just got a sailor outfit, which means, you know, I didn't need to buy one for like all my gold. But, you know, we do what we do. I know that armor set requires like 2 endurance, which means I can't get it for like a while. Level 8, I guess. Oh no, I could get it next. I mean, I could get it at level 4 if I cared. I need a memory crystal, but so I won't need accuracy. I'll probably want agility eventually, but yeah, I'll want this one next probably. And then, I mean, I have charisma. Vigor would be nice. I mean, these are all like really important to get early on. Like at least one of each, which sucks ass because they take forever to get. It's like way easy, like end game to get those because you get them from your companions. But until then, it sucks ass. But I did get, oh, I just got some good gear, so that's cool. I can't wait to get my rich as fuck gear though. Legendary set that I want, which I mean I can get it really early on. Apparently I have to be like, you're supposed to be like level 15 to get it, but I mean, I'm going to just get it as soon as possible. Free this motherfucker. This one, yeah, he's over here.
Come on now. Let me out. You promised. Please. Thank you, my lord. And don't worry about me. I'll slip outside without being seen.
I should hope so. Alright, let's see.
Hello? What can I do for you?
We're the relay. You're dismissed.
Finally! We were starting to grow moss. Courage, me hearties.
Oh, what the fuck is this? That's spicy.
Who is there?
May the Illuminated save us. Did the smuggler send you?
The man to which you are referring was arrested and thrown into prison, but revealed to me your hiding place.
Oh, the traitor!
Have you come to deliver us to the Inquisition, then? Please, please, have pity on our souls. We have committed no crime. We are not heretics. We are nothing more than historians.
In that case, why is the ambassador of Thélème so concerned about your teachings? Why is the Inquisition looking for you, and why are you hiding?
The Inquisition.
Our only error was wanting to publish our work.
It's true. We presented our research, but it didn't please the censor. And here you have the result.
We fled all the way to Serene, thinking we would be safe. But the Inquisition wants to silence us so badly that they followed us here.
Let's see.
Tell me more about your research. What about it is so horrifying that it would provoke such a fuss?
Our work concerned the teachings of St. Lucius.
The disciple of Saint Matthias. The one who returned to Thélème after traveling with his master.
The very same. His writing was carefully preserved, but never seriously studied.
With the discovery of Teofredi, we thought it crucial to take a look at the original text. We wanted to verify if this island could have been the faraway place that he spoke of. The Eden of Saint Matthias.
And? What did you find?
Teofredi is without any doubt the land that our Saint Matthias and his disciples went to. But the text that we discovered was radically different from what we expected to find.
In the original text, Saint Lucius doesn't speak of an Eden, of the paradise of the Illuminated. He speaks of a voice that came from the depths of the earth, which convinced Saint Matthias to stay there.
It was written in black and white, and there is no doubt about it. The original was written in Lucius's own hand.
I understand now what that text has cost you. This voice from the depths sounds more the power of a demon than a saint.
The sacred texts are always difficult to interpret, but what is written is written.
So, quick rundown. I don't know how much I've told you about this game, but it's very political, I guess. I mean, like the monsters and stuff. It's not quite open world, but there's, I mean, it covers a lot of ground. Basically, there's a few factions. So there's the Spanish Inquisition in this game, which is who I'm doing this quest for right now. And then there's the Ottoman Empire. On the other hand, I just finished a quest for them. Then there's me. My nation is, we call it the Congregation of Merchants, which basically we're the merchants. We play every side. We sell and do trade with everyone. We maintain neutrality because we always want to come up on the top. And I'm a diplomat for the merchants. I'm like pretty high up. And so what's going on here is that the game, I'm in like the starting zone still, which is on the home, like my, which is in my own nation. I'm on the continent, and there's an island that all of the nations are colonizing, which there are natives there, you know, people who are already on the island, so, yeah, so that's the premise, basically. You know, the Spanish Inquisition, Ottoman Empire, and then, you know, there's me, just the fucking merchants, and my city is right in between those two. And then there are also indigenous people on the island, so, it gets a little spicy. And so, but I'm still in the starting zone, which is my nation, and I was just letting, ambassadors of those, of the Spanish Inquisition and the Ottoman Empire know, I'm letting them know that I'm going to the island, and they want me to like take care of some stuff before I head over. And so the Spanish Inquisition said, "Oh, these fucking heretics, they're gonna destroy us." And I mean, you missed like the first part of it, but they're just some historians who found out something about the god or the saint that the Spanish Inquisition worships. Which this gets a bit complicated, and you find out a lot more about this later on in the game. But basically, the saint that they worship had made a pilgrimage to that island a long time ago, which they found out by looking at primary sources and texts, which is sacrilege to the Spanish Inquisition and their church, because the idea of their saint working with the natives rather than conquering them does not settle well with them. So that's why they're classified as heretics and why I'm supposed to be arresting them and turning them in. But because I'm a nation of merchants, you know, we don't give a fuck about arresting people. We like to maintain neutrality at all costs, which is fucking lit. And so what I did with the Ottoman Empire quest is they wanted me to arrest a like alchemist or scientist to them, basically, because we found out that the alchemist that the Ottoman Empire the scientists at the Ottoman Empire were doing unethical experiments, and there was an alchemist who fled to my nation, and he spoke out against the experiments because they were unethical, you know, making people drink poison and, you know, doing Nazi lab experiments on them and shit. Yeah, no bueno. We find out more about that on the island, of course. And so the scientist in my nation spoke out against, or the scientist I found spoke out against that, and the Ottoman Empire wanted me to go after him and arrest him. And when I found all that out, I went to the Ottoman Empire. I'm like, you made me look like a fucking tool. You didn't tell me any of this shit. This guy just was a dissident to you and your regime. I'm not going to arrest him on my fucking land. This is my nation. If you want him so badly, you can arrest him in your nation. And I mean, that's what I said to the Ottoman Empire, and I'm probably going to do something similar for the Spanish Inquisition. I think I just asked about the research.
Who were you hoping would give you asylum?
We were hoping to reach Al-Sad. The Inquisition won't chase us into the den of their enemies.
Our research won't interest the Bridge Alliance.
Al-Sad is in the Ottoman Empire, and the Bridge Alliance is the Ottoman Empire.
By entering Al-Sad as clandestines, you risk being taken for spies.
That would be better than being burned at the stake.
And, you know, naturally, the Spanish Inquisition and the Ottoman Empire are, you know, at war with each other. And they have been for, like, you know, thousands of years. No, for a long time.
Did you try speaking with the censors? You could forget what you have discovered, perhaps.
Oh, we have signed already an abjugation stating that we misunderstood the sacred texts of St. Lucius. We were even ready to say that we had never seen the true text, or anything else that would have pleased them.
It served no purpose. It's our lives they are after.
I see. Well, you have no other choice but to run and seek refuge in enemy territories.
I beg of you, please do not deliver us to them. Let us continue on this path.
Let's see. Should I? All right, here. You can help me with this choice. I'm not gonna arrest them. Should I let them seek asylum in the Ottoman Empire, or should I just let them leave? What do you think, Per? leave them? YOLO?
It doesn't sit well with me to send you to the flames. I freed your smuggler, and he'll certainly be in touch. He, or another member of his band. Be careful, and safe travels.
Oh, thank you, my lord. You are a man of noble heart. May the Illuminated protect you.
Thank you for having heard us and helped. You are truly full of kindness.
Sweet.
You have a kind heart, Greenblood. It'll be the end of you, but that doesn't bother me. I wouldn't have wanted those poor buggers to end up on a burning pyre.
It would seem that I'm not the only one with a tender heart.
Aw. Oh, you have companions in this game. So I told you about the 3 factions. Oh, here, yeah, we'll go to the embassy. So, so there are those 3 main factions, right? Well, there's also, the guards that the nations hire. They're basically a private army. They run themselves, but they're a private army that each of the nations, like, hire out. And so my companion is one of them. I mean, it's the starting zone. You don't, I mean, you just get him. YOLO ain't your problemo, yeah. There are also pirates. They're not pirates, they're sailors, but they're pirates. They're fucking badass. I love them. I'm going to seduce the captain of the ship that we're sailing on. That is my #1 goal in this game. I'm going to 100 this game, but I'm also going to seduce him. I seduced him my last playthrough, but I just cannot play without his love and companionship. So it's probably like the first thing I'll be doing. But anyway, yeah. So there's like a group of elite sailors, and they they're also like a faction. They're the ones who transport everything, and they're the ones who will transport us to the island. And they're basically like, they're also like a private thing, like they're their own like guild or faction or whatever. And then like the nation, like different nations will hire them out to do different things. Usually it's like transporting goods, and I mean, you know, transporting people to and from the island. But yeah, I have a quest I'm doing for them too, but
Good day,
I'll finish this one up
Excellency.
first.
Sir de Sade, to what do I owe the pleasure?
So this is the leader of this is the ambassador of the Spanish Inquisition that I'm talking
It pains
to.
me to inform you that the heretics you seek have fled.
Curse them! How could that possibly have happened?
No, I'm not gonna lie.
After I heard the case they made for themselves, I decided to let them escape.
What are you saying?
They convinced me that your accusations have nothing to do with heresy, and that their only crime was discovering historical truths denied by Ptolemy.
And you gave credence to the lies preferred by these blasphemers. Their historical truths are nothing but nonsense, fabricated to undermine the foundations of Ptolemy. The simple act to have proffered such horrors proves the fact that they are heretics. I fear that your youth and kind heart has blinded you, de Sade. That is a shame. I was expecting more from a young legate who seemed sensitive to our magic.
Rip. Well, we're
Must
gonna
be going.
load another save because I don't want. I mean, you have reputation with all of them, and so one of the achievements is to have good, like the highest reputation with all of them. Which I was close to doing my last playthrough, but there was like one quest I didn't do right, and that's another thing is like the choices you make like actually matter in this game. Like even just random dialogue choices make a difference. Jan compared it to like Dragon Age, in that regard.
Good day, Excellency.
Sir Desade, to what do I owe the pleasure?
It pains me to...
Here, let's see. We'll skip to that. I'll lie.
Alas, these renegades have found protection with the ambassador of the Bridge Alliance. I would not have been able to capture them without risking a diplomatic incident that my uncle would have condemned.
The bridge. I thought as much. These heretics have turned to them. But I had hoped that you might intervene quickly enough to stop them. It is truly regrettable. We have nothing else to do but pray that the Luminous might shield us from their lies.
Oh yeah, the Ottoman Empire totally, yeah, they totally took in those
going.
refugees.
Farewell, Excellency.
Totally.
May the light guide you, Desade.
Let's see. So I got a new talent. Let's see. I'm going for mage this time around. I played like a thief in my last playthrough, which I mean, yeah, sure. Yep, no problem. Alrighty. Oh, nice. Cool. Yeah, I went for like a thief or like technical build my last playthrough, so I had like traps and potions and bombs, and I had a gun that I used and like a one-handed sword, like poison and shit, and it was so fun. So now I'm going for like a magic build. To get all the achievements. Alright, so now where's my quest? Let's see, so I'll do this quest for Kurt real quick. So, Kurt's my companion. So, this quest is like, there was the coin guard, the like, private army that everyone hires out. They're basically mercenaries, organized mercenaries. There was like a problem. They're trying to get some goods shipped to the island or something, and there was like some problem with them. Like they paid and didn't get the goods, and then I stepped in and threatened them basically. And so now I'm like letting them know that I took care of it, I think.
Sir Desade, I presume. It is an honor to make your acquaintance. Captain, you set sail soon. Have you seen to our little business?
Yes. We were finally able to recover your merchandise.
Excellent news. I'm afraid, though, that your mission isn't completely finished, Kurt.
Blast me, I'm a captain, not an errand boy.
The commander was quite explicit.
Very well. What do I need to do?
The merchandise that you obtained needs to be sent to Tier 4D as soon as possible. But the Port Authority formalities for shipping take an eternity to wade through.
Is that the...
We've already lost
God,
quite a bit
no.
of time
No,
with
no,
this
no.
dishonest merchant.
Lord, no.
Are you blatantly asking us to smuggle this merchandise and contraband?
I would never ask you to do such a thing, Your Excellency.
Ah, but you don't mind asking that of Kurt?
Well, now, if he finds an alternative solution that is less illegal, that would be fine. The method matters not. But this cargo must reach the Isle on the next ship.
Marvelous.
Well then, I await your return with utmost impatience. I'm certain you shall do what's required.
No. The captain I want to seduce is, I mean, he's a pirate. Like, he's by his ship right now. Which you'll meet him shortly. The Knots is what their people are called. Anyway, so to make him love and appreciate me. He had a cabin boy disappear, you know, the day that all the pirates leave, you know, everyone has to be on the ship. But this one didn't show up, and so we're trying to find him now. Oh,
Any idea who I am? Open up, imbeciles! I have a ship to catch!
this is my cousin.
You hear that? Yes, that's Constantine's voice. It's coming from the upper floor. It sounds as if he's locked up.
And I have a feeling they're expecting company. Be careful. The slightest itchy word to these brutes will have them drawing blades to scratch it.
Negotiation may be the solution. As you say, this breed of brutes won't spit on ransom money.
What a waste. I'd rather sneak around them than give half a coin to these seedy fellows.
Yeah, I'm not giving them any of my fucking gold. And like, well, I always have, like, I mean, because I'm, you know, part of the merchants, I always have, like, the option to bribe. But it's like, I don't like that, because the reason I'm rich as fuck, the reason my nation is rich as fuck...
Don't be an idiot. It's obvious he's a no.
We're not gonna do this quest right now. I'll explain this quest in a second, but, let's see, so we're trying to find the cabin boy. Oh, we have to go back around. Okay. So, what was I saying? I forget. Oh, but yeah, when the sailors all leave, they're like, everyone has to be on the ship on the day of departure, and this cabin boy is not. And so we're trying to find him now.
Good day, sailor. I've been told that you know the missing cabin boy well. Is that right?
You talking about Jonas? You bet your stars I know him. But like I've been crying to the 9 deaf winds, he didn't go missing, he was taken.
Were you a witness to the event?
Yes, I was. Even though I'd had a few tumblers in the belly, I hadn't yet lost my head. The other day, in the tavern, I saw him talking to a well-dressed man, surrounded by some other sly ruffians. And then when we left, him and I, Flavia left a little earlier, you understand? Well, those brutes were there, waiting for him.
Just like some
they just up and took him like that. Grabbed his arms and poof. Gone. Vanished.
Why didn't you intervene?
I tried to, believe me. But my legs betrayed me. Wavering they were. And I fell into the gutter.
Did you report this to the captain?
Unfortunately not. I know all too well what weight my words carry. Even Flavia treated me like a drunken fool. And the captain? No, not telling him that. I still have some pride left, you get me?
Did Jonas seem troubled to you, the night he disappeared?
Maybe. For sure he wasn't his usual self.
Do you know what was on his mind?
No. No idea.
Why would anyone want to snatch a mere cabin boy?
How would I know? Jonas is a gentle boy who keeps his head down. You think my story is nothing but mist too, don't you?
It's just that I can't imagine a gang of thugs hoping to get a ransom for a cabin boy. Did anyone else see the kidnapping?
There was still a small crowd in the tavern. But outside, I seem to recall that regular being there. We play cards with him from time to time. Kind of fellow who plays from morning to night time to be that skilled. But now and again he comes out. When nature calls, you know. I kind of remember his face being there.
Alright, so we're gonna
what do
see
you
what he
think
thinks
about
of the
Captain
captain.
Vasco?
He's a just man who knows his knots. He's well appreciated by the crew. It's a pity that he hasn't much heart for lass now and again. Always seems unhappy, our captain.
Thank you, Lara. I need to be going.
It's because he doesn't have this dick. I know that... Oh, I didn't mean to draw my... I know that there's another girl we can talk to. I'm pretty sure she's... Oh, Skiddy, yeah. Oh, hell yeah. Don't know where that woman is. Whatever. I know that there's another girl you can talk to for that quest, but I forget where she is. Yeah, we go to the tavern. Wait, where's... Can't I go to the inn? Maybe this is the inn, and I'm just stupid. Wait, oh, I gotcha. I'm a dumbass. This is the, Smuggler's Journal. I have new clients. Oh yeah, that was the quest I just did. This was the other girl I needed to talk to.
Good day. Someone told me that you're a friend of Jonas's, the young cabin boy who's gone missing.
That's right, yeah.
Oh, good
Are
day.
you looking for him?
What's this mean?
Yes.
Good day.
Your
I'm sorry, I
captain
didn't
asked
read
me
that.
to go and find him.
Happy to hear he's taken the disappearance seriously. What can I do for you?
When did you last see him?
2 days ago, in the evening. We went to have a drink in the tavern. Jonas, Lauro, and myself.
Did anything seem out of the ordinary? Was he troubled?
Maybe a tad troubled. Like he was somewhere else.
Why would that be? Give me your best guess.
Boy, I haven't the faintest idea.
What does Jonas do in his free time, when you're on land?
He just hangs around here or there. You know the cabin boys don't have half a sailor's wages. And when evening comes, we usually go down the tavern with good old Lauro.
Did he ever have one too many?
Never. He sips his pint like it was bad medicine. One drink lasts him the whole night.
Does he know anyone in Serene?
No one, far as I know.
Do you think he could have made himself any enemies?
I wouldn't think that for a moment. Jonas has a good heart and he steers clear of trouble and troublemakers.
I don't know where to start with this. Do you have any idea?
No. Lauro won't stop telling anyone who will lend him an ear that the boy was carried off by thugs.
And you don't believe him?
I like Lauro, don't get me wrong, he's like a brother. But to be honest, he drinks a little more than he should. The itch for a drink gets us all, but to him more than others, and when you drink too much, the imagination wanders. Here, yesterday, it was me who tied one over, and I thought I heard Jonas's voice by the canal. I called back to him, as you guessed, but then nothing. Drink. It blurs the senses.
ask about
What
my
do you
captain.
think about Captain Vasco?
He's a damn good navigator, and an excellent leader of men. He knows his craft well, in spite of being so young.
How old is he?
He's not seen his 25th year yet. If he keeps it up, he'll be an admiral one day.
I need to be going. Farewell.
Strange story, this is.
Something isn't right here, I can feel it. We need to lift the veil on this.
Alrighty, so now I'm going to take a small break to walk